Now look, man. Big Zulu dropped 150 bars in SA hip hop, and yo, it's been going crazy. SA hip hop has been going crazy. Now, just to give Casper some credit, he did drop Ooh Ah, but that song was not as nearly as impactful as 150 bars. But shout out to you, you started something, whatever. You got your credit, it's fine. But yo, Big Zulu dropped 150 bars. A lot of people came out of the woodwork with replies, how they felt. Some came and dropped music, some dropped snippets, some dropped snippets of songs they're gonna drop. Stokey T, I don't know where's your diss track, Nick. Some people went on Twitter. One of the people that came out to reply was Duncan Scuba, right? He basically came out on Twitter to drop a tweet saying that Umncwabo, or a track that will be dropping on Friday, right? A song that's gonna be a reply to Big Zulu, obviously. And then seems like Big Zulu was not taking that lightly. Well, let me just say he was taking it lightly, but he was also like, I see you. So Big Zulu came out to diss Duncan after he saw the tweet that was made by Duncan. He came out to say, "We isidume ngisivusile, sithathe 2 weeks ukuphendula. Ngoba kana gig nje weekend yonke wenzani nkosi yami? Ekunzima ukuvusa ipara. Wagcina nini ukutrenda nje awu kuzomela sibonge nama bookings azothi ukungena. Ayike ucela nemali yeglue ekhaya. Kunzima Scuba. Friday para 50 bars." So yeah, roughly translated as he woke up a dead person named Mommy, right? And it's been difficult for him to gig, Finally, he's gonna trend after a long time of not trending, and also bookings are gonna be coming in, Basically saying that he takes, drugs, because you said now he's gonna stop asking for money, at his home for glue, So that's kind of crazy. Now, this for me was the most surprising one because I never saw it, that Big Zulu and Duncan had issues, because for the most part, people from KZN are usually united, even though they are sometimes protective about their circle, but usually in general, people from the KZN in the entertainment industry are united, I don't know the ins and outs of the province itself and the politics going on, but in general, they are a unit, So this was quite surprising for me because I would think that Big Zulu and Duncan would be cool because they actually have a similar sound. Well, come to think about it now, Duncan and Zakwe also had their issues, so they might not be as united as I would like to think. But I guess it's rap politics more than anything. So it was quite surprising for me, nonetheless, that Big Zulu and Duncan had these issues because I would think that they are cool. They would have like a cordial relationship. But obviously, when some people are popping, your ego is inflated. You see certain people as inferior to you. So I guess at the time when Duncan was popping, when he had Tiki Tiki, when he had Mitata, Ring of Flies, all these songs, and don't get twisted, like Duncan had some smash hits where he was rapping. He had a lot of hits. He had a song with Gigi Lamayne where Gigi Lamayne was twerking her ass off. So Duncan has been in the game doing a lot of stuff, His album's been fire. He has a lot of great songs, so don't play with Duncan. But with that being said, he has cooled down over the years and the tables have turned. So to see how things, the tables have been reversed, it's kind of crazy. And this is to say, man, whatever you do, I just feel like in this instance, whatever you do, no matter how high you are, when you encounter people and you sort of they are in your lane, so to speak, in terms of rap, just try to be, you're not obviously going to be in a mood to talk to people all the time because I'm pretty sure when you're famous, you're being approached by a lot of people who wants to be signed. But if it happens that you do have time, just pay some time and get someone's demo just to see the potential, Sometimes you can have someone close enough so that you can actually guide them. Sometimes you can have them to see if they're going to manifest into something greater, And don't just look down on people because now the tables have turned and Big Zulu is obviously carrying the grudge. It might seem petty, but at the time Big Zulu might have been struggling because he might not wanted to be at the taxi rank collecting people, but his actual dream was to make music and live off music. And then now you denied him a feature because at the time you were popping. So now he's going at you because the tables have turned, So in general, for me, in closing, this is unfortunate because I would like to think they would make great music together, especially going bar for bar on a song like 150 bars, not actually dissing each other. But this is the situation. However, I do think Duncan has a lot to offer. He has like lyrically, that nigga is, yo, Duncan is just something else lyrically, man. So I would like to see his reply. I will agree with Big Zulu with what he said, that Duncan took a whole 2 weeks. I know it's been a week in reality, but that's too long for Duncan. For a rapper like Duncan, that's too long, you know. So I do think that's kind of crazy. I do agree it's too long, you know. And then when it comes to the drug issue, it seems like in the entertainment industry, it's a common thing that a lot of people take drugs. It's kind of scary because if you think about it, these people make themselves look out like, they make themselves seem like they are sober all the time. They make music purely in a sober state, whereas they make music in a drug-induced state. So it's kind of crazy. And you know, it's, I don't know how the kids will view it, because sometimes it might be like, okay, I'm trying to get to where these guys are, you know, but it seems like I have to take drugs to be where they are. You know, that's kind of unfortunate. But I do understand why they would do it, because they have a lot of gigs, and sometimes, you know, the anxiety that they have, they end up being in spaces where a lot of people are pretty anxious themselves. They end up taking drugs to, you know, get over their anxiety and, you know, inspire music prowess. But then that becomes a habits that becomes a part of them. That's why it's unfortunate. But I hope Duncan is okay, he's doing well. But I'm really excited about this joint, man. Big Zulu is funny as hell. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you listen to Big Zulu and actually listen to what he's saying, how he says it, he is funny. But yeah, that's been your boy Kimo CBT. Hit the comment section to give me your thoughts about the situation and where do you think it's going. And if you are new to the channel and enjoy the content, do subscribe, like if you enjoyed this video. I'm going, and peace.